Pat, have you ever gone to like have you ever hunted in your life before?
Hunted what?
Like animals. Have you ever shot any animals?
I've gone, I fisted a fish before. I noodled. I went hunting for a catfish in the side of a lake. I accomplished the feat, pulled out a 30-pounder. Thank you very much. I've gone hog hunting down in Louisiana with a couple dogs, couple bay dogs, couple bulldogs, because the hogs are like rats to the fields down there. They need to get them the hell out of there. Bay dogs go in there, hold the hog at bay. Then a pit bull comes flying off the top ropes, tackles it down to the ground. Then you have to hog tie, toss it in the back of the truck. But first, break the lockjaw of the pit bull off of the ear of the hog. Excuse me. Keep the hog alive, put in back of said truck, move to area that it is not a problem. And I have gone venison hunting before in my life.
Well, it made me think of a story. I hunted a little bit in high school with one of my teachers, and they have these like pheasant farms that are like high fence operations where you go out and they populate the area with the birds and everything, and you can go shoot it. And you go shoot them and then say, okay, hey, I got 8 pheasants. You can take it back, and you pay per each bird, and that you can clean them and eat them and all that stuff. And he was telling me a story that somebody told him. Pete Rose was at one of these pheasant farms, and this is all allegedly. I don't know if it's really true. And Pete went and shot like 15 pheasant, and then he goes to the edge. He goes to the edge of the property of the fence, and he throws them over the fence. And then he drives around. He's like, oh, didn't get any. Got skunked today, guys. And he gets him, takes him home.
Hustler.
I don't know if it's true, but I think it's a great. I mean, very creative, I guess.
That's the on brand though for Pete Rose.
Oh, yeah,
that
Pete.
story's told, and everybody's like, "Yep, that definitely happened." You know what I mean?
Wouldn't you love to watch Pete try to throw these dead birds over the fence?
You know, when I went hunting for a deer, I think I'm the only confirmed kill of a deer with not exit wound, or when it goes into
Entry wound.
What's that?
Entry and exit.
There's no entry and no exit wound of a bullet. I gave a deer a heart attack because it saw me shoot the gun. Just died right on sight. Down. I shoot at it. Obviously miss. We go searching for it because we see it drop. So my dad's like, all right, let's go find the blood or whatever and track it down. I'm like 12 years old or whatever, out in the middle of a mountain. So we go down where we thought it was. We don't see anything. And then we see no blood. We walk for like an hour and a half just trying to find a little bit of blood. Oh, it might have caught in here. I know it went down, my dad's saying, or whatever. So then we walk back to said spot, and like we almost trip over it. It was just on the ground there. And we're like, damn, here it is. And we took it we had to do the, obviously had to.
Autopsy?
No.
Got it.
Gut it, right? Had to gut it or whatever. Then had to drag it out of the mountains. Okay. Tim McAfee refused to look at a compass. He knew where to go. I dragged this thing 8 miles through the mountains or whatever. And then we go and get the meat done thing. They couldn't find an entry wound or an exit wound. So I legitimately gave a deer a heart attack. And I feel terrible about it still to this day. I would have never hit it. It would have never died. But boy, it had a heart attack. And got all the meat though. Saved all the damn meat. And that's why I ain't a killer, but don't push me, bro.
Was that your last time hunting?
Bingo.
Yeah, I guess you can't top that. You're not gonna force another heart attack on another deer, so you might as well just end it.
Tim McAfee loves the outdoors. I mean, Tim McAfee growing up used to put his hunting suit, hunting costume in a bag of leaves and urine for like weeks before hunting season, just in case them deers got better fucking noses than they did last year. I mean, he used to go out in the woods for a long time. So I think the fact that me nor Jay are that big of hunters, and we have been out in the woods with him, might be a little bit heartbreaking for him. But boy, when he made me drag that deer that just had a heart attack 3-4 miles through this mountain, I mean, it was just down a mountain. I put it in a creek one time and just let that son of a bitch float for like probably 200, 300 yards. I mean, that was it for me. And then as we're almost to the road, Tim McAfee drops here, let me help you out, and he drags it to the end. It's like taking the last piece of the puzzle, you know what I mean? And putting it in there and just staking it in there. But Tim McAfee.
You think Tim McAfee appreciates you calling it his hunting costume?
That's what it is. It's one of them things. He puts the hunting costume out there in the garbage bags. Don't touch the garbage bag, kids. There's deer piss in there.
You know what I mean, that's a real thing. You have to do that.
Well, you want to either turn them on, don't turn them off. You know what I mean? He, though, is a sniper. Tim McAfee is an absolute certified sniper. Like him with a 30-06, pow, everything's down. He is a very impressive marksman.
I mean, that I believe that. That makes a lot of sense.
I mean, he was strapped up on draft night. He had his cowboy hat on. He was strapped up to the gills or whatever, just waiting. Does he always carry a gun? Always strapped. Tim McAfee is ready for the action whenever you want to be ready for the action. He was a truck driver for a long time, right? So he was an outdoorsman, and then he became a truck driver. And when you're a truck driver, you're sleeping in some sketchy places, and he was like cross-country driving these trucks. And I would assume that's where it all started, and then now it's just got to the point where...
There's always the danger, too, 4 Honda Civics roll up on your truck and shoot a harpoon, attach themselves to the truck, unload all your DVD players to them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
See, these are things Tim McAfee thought that could happen, so he was fucking ready for it. Now
Is that the plot from
Yes.
7 Fast, 7 Furious?
The original.
What's that?
7 Fast?
Too fast, try,
Whatever
too
the-
furious.
Look good, feel good, play good.
Play good, pay good, live good, die good.